Ashisha C. Rajan, and today we'll be discussing in detail about LLP registration procedure and the documents required. I hope you have watched the video on various types of business structures in India. If not, you can find the link to the video in the description box below. Company and LLP are the two major types of business structures. We have done a detailed video on company incorporation procedures, which is also given in the description box below. Let's start by knowing about the procedures first. Before we begin, keep in your mind that the company and LLP are regulated by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, aka the MCA, and the LLP registration procedure is similar to company incorporation. Let's know about these in detail. The first procedure is the name application. Similar to the company, the first step in LLP registration is the name application itself, in which you may choose a unique name for your LLP. The name chosen shall not be identical to the name of any other registered LLP or company in India, and it should not resemble any name which has already been registered as a trademark of any other business in India. A total of 4 names can be applied in a single name application. Once the name has been verified and approved by the MCA, the name shall be registered for the applicant for 90 days, within which the LLP shall be incorporated. The name application and its approval normally takes 2 to 3 working days. The next one is the digital signature. The next step is obtaining a digital signature certificate for the proposed designated partners. For obtaining the DSC, the identity proof of the designated partners are required and the video verification is to be completed. The DSC can be approved and obtained within a single day. The next one is incorporation. Once the name has been reserved and the DSC is ready, now it is time to proceed with the LLP incorporation. The LLP is incorporated by filing the form Philip with the MCA portal. While filing the form, the proof of the registered address of the business, identity and address proof of the proposed designated partners and normal partners are to be attached. A designated partner is in charge of the business of an LLP, and the normal partners are just like investors who may or may not interfere directly with the business. The filed form Philip shall be verified, and if approved, the LLP is registered and the certificate of incorporation shall be issued in the name of the LLP. This process can take around a week to complete. Next, post-incorporation compliances. Once the LLP is registered, several post-incorporation compliances are to be ensured. In this, first let's talk about LLP agreement. Within 30 days of LLP registration, the LLP agreement laying down all the terms and conditions of the agreement between the partners shall be executed and notified to the MCA by filing Form 3. The LLP agreements can be defined as the holy book of an LLP. The parties to the agreement, the guidelines for admission, removal or change of partners, the capital of LLP, clauses on banking operations, powers and duties and responsibilities of partners, the nature and objects of business of an LLP, everything within the powers of an LLP is defined as the LLP agreement. Though an LLP is registered upon the approval of the Philip form, it has no soul unless the LLP agreement is executed and Form 3 is filed. Now let's talk about annual filings. The LLP shall record every financial transaction made during a financial year and prepare the financial statement at the end of each financial year. The annual accounts shall be submitted to the MCA through the Form 8 and the other compliances are to be filed to the MCA through Form 11. Company versus LLP. Concerning the compliances, a company and LLP differ on the following ground. The first one is commencement of business. Unlike a company, an LLP is not required to intimate the MCA on the commencement of business. The next one is audit. As of now, the accounts of a company are required to be audited mandatorily by a chartered account, though there are rumors that the audit requirement for a small company shall be removed. However, the accounts of an LLP are not required to be audited unless it is having a turnover exceeding 40 lakhs in the financial year or capital exceeding 25 lakhs on the year end. Let's look into the documents required for the LLP registration. First, you need the PAN card and Aadhaar of the partners. Then you will need the latest bank statements of the partners. Then driving license or passport or voter's ID of the partners. Then DIN. If any partners is a director or designated partners of another company or LLP. Then you will need the rent agreement or NOC or building tax receipt of the registered office. Finally, you will need the electricity bill or the telephone bill of the registered office. I hope this video was informative and helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye.